All right, everyone. We are in the final stretch this time, I promise. We're going to go ahead and close this out. It's been a great day of conversations around getting the job, how to look for jobs, how to network, how to build and grow in cybersecurity. So if you haven't been convinced to join the cybersecurity industry, I charge you to go and watch these sessions again tomorrow. And then consider it again and, make sure you apply for the program. So Jessica, what was your favorite part of today?
Oh my gosh, I have so many. I've been trying to keep notes. I'm surprised you could keep me out of here today. Diana rocked it at the beginning, right? I love how she said, be curious, innovation, and agility. She really drove that home, and that was fantastic. And then with Davina, like, she brought out the charts, Mary. We got to see exactly how, skills map to roles, to a career, and how the training that's part of this program can literally change lives, right? Some of the information that has been shared, just to highlight it, the salaries are much higher, right? Than IT positions or than some of the other retail positions that some of our attendees might be having right now. It literally changes your life. Flexibility and how we can work and our hours, just great opportunity here. And then Sean, oh my Lord, ladies, she about made me cry there. But the quote of the day to me is, "You are the prize."
I love that. Yeah. Because we never think that. We're like, oh, I don't think I'm good enough. But no, if a company gets you, that's to their benefit, right? So yeah, that was great. I think my favorite part was just the message that everybody kind of drove home was find your why or find your motivation, and then showcase your passion.
Yeah.
Because you can be taught technical skills, you can be taught all of that stuff, but there's some things that you just can't be taught. You just have it. And so finding out what that is and figuring out how to showcase that and share it is really, really important.
And having that mindset that this is a change, it's not starting over. Right. You're bringing all the skills and experiences that you have, whether you had previous jobs or perhaps you've taken off from work to take care of other things in your life for the last decade or so. It's okay. You still have all those skills that you're bringing to the table, and you need to put them forward because you're the prize.
Exactly.
And that's important. I think that this is a huge change that we are helping try to inspire here for those that are not in cybersecurity. And we get that it can be incredibly intimidating. I don't know about you, Mary, but getting into cybersecurity in the beginning, I was like, do I fit in? Are they going to accept me? I'm just this little young girl, right? Still in college, trying to get through. It was kind of
quit. Like my very first job, and it wasn't even necessarily cyber, it was just in tech. I almost quit because I was like, I don't want to do this. They won't let me do the stuff I want to do. Had I quit, I wouldn't be here today, right?
Absolutely.
11 years later, working in this industry, loving it, meeting so many great people, hosting events like this to help other people come into the space, right? We have to push forward because there's going to be folks that try to say you can't do it, you're not good enough. But like you said, you're the prize. So if the company doesn't want you, move on to another one that will. There's plenty.
There is. And I think that I get a lot of questions. Like we had some at the Cyber Jitsu Slack the other day. What do you do if you're not super technical, right? Or you don't want to be super technical? And that's how I started off my career. I started off as a project manager, and I remember working through the chain. And at one point, I had all these technical people reporting to me, and I felt like imposter syndrome. And then I realized, hey, wait a minute. My role is not to be technical. We have a lot of those already. My role is to engage the client and make the technical team look good. And you still have to know the basics of security, don't get me wrong. And it's still worth the dedication and effort to do the training. The other thing that I remember is, we had that coffee breakout session earlier, and we had several folks come in and join, and they were asking, how do I break into cyber? That was like the number one question, right? You just do it.
Yep. You just do it.
Don't overthink it. Join groups like this. Introduce yourself. Put yourself out there. Go to conferences. Stay current. Read.
Yes.
Read the
Yes.
news articles. Have conversations. Have an opinion.
Yeah. And there's always going to be a role. I just got a news update from a couple of hours ago. Ireland, their health system got hacked with ransomware.
Oh, wow.
80%. It affected like 80% of the country. Yeah. So there's always a place for people, the technical folks, the non-technical folks, the managers, the policy folk. Like there's a place for everybody. And we all have a skill set that translates over, or that can translate over into cybersecurity.
Yeah, absolutely. And I would go as far as, let's say that you have managerial experience and you're just starting to get some street cred on cybersecurity, or I don't know, you have organizational skills. You can get into the cyber ecosystem with, perhaps if you're an accountant right now, or you're, in a different role, just learning the cyber skills. Just go ahead and try to start maneuvering over into a cybersecurity company. Or a cybersecurity focused organization, because the ecosystem of cybersecurity professionals is both large and deep, and they go into HR and accounting and law and policy and administration and logistics. We need cybersecurity professionals in all of those cross-functional areas.
Yep.
And so that's really important.
And I think that's why programs like this are important, to help provide the training and the education, that foundation so you know how to talk the talk when you walk in the door. So if you're still on the fence and you want to apply, go ahead and apply. This is specific to Region 7 in Northern Virginia. I don't know all of those locations. I think Jessica might, but it's specific to that. But the fact that you came here today to even have the conversation shows that you're taking the initiative to want to move your career forward. So make sure you apply, even if you don't get accepted this time. There's still plenty of other opportunities out there for you to increase your skills and to network and to grow in the space.
Yeah, and I think that's important for folks to realize, is that we have rolling entry, right, for the different cohorts throughout the year. So, but we have a limited number of spots each time. So even though you don't make it in the first one, that doesn't necessarily mean you won't make it into the second. And perseverance is way better than perfection, and don't take it personal. There are a lot of folks that have to apply 2-3 times to get into the program. You must persevere. Do not let that inner voice tell you you're not worthy. Just keep practicing and coming back. It's kind of like American Idol, right? They come back year after year. But it's true, right? Sometimes the timing's just not right.
Right.
But just, keep trying if this is what you want to do.
And sign up for that cyber range. You have until Saturday, right? The 22nd. Yeah, so you have until Saturday to play. And even if you don't place, just playing is going to improve your skills significantly.
Yeah.
You're going to learn so much just by researching and figuring out, okay, how do I do this? What does this mean? And you'll learn more stuff as you're going through that process. So make sure you sign up for that. It is free. There are going to be prizes. So jump on that. You've got all weekend, get a team together, work on it together with somebody.
Yeah. And look for the ones that only offer, the lower points if you're just getting started, because those are the more beginner ones, right? So there's usually a variety, and it's under topic areas, et cetera. So experiment, try a few of them. It really doesn't hurt.
All right. I think that's it. We've got 1 minute.
We've got one more piece to this, right? And that's a big thank you. I want to thank Mary as our MC and the Women's Society of Cyber Jiu-Jitsu for really spearheading this program for the local area here in Northern Virginia. It really is intended to help change lives. I want to thank SANS for being such a key partner in this program and bringing the administrative staff, the education, the training, all the mentorship. There's a lot of effort that has to go through reviewing the applications and process. So a call out there for Beth and Maureen and Max. Thank you all for your partnership. big call out for Go Virginia and Susan for getting this program going, and we really appreciate your help. Big call out to the Cat's Eye marketing and event team. Really appreciate the efforts today. You guys did stellar. And in particular to Sarah and Beth, thank you, ladies, for really trying to pull this together, and Rachel with the streaming. And of course, thank you over to our corporate partners and our economic development partners, helping us spread the word and help get folks here, and to our attendees. You guys took time out of your life, so thank you. I encourage you to check out the job board, not just today, but next week and weeks to come. Our partners will be putting more jobs into that job board, so check back often. And you can visit it, I think, for the next 2 days. You can come back into this environment, and for the next, at least tomorrow, I guess, to check out the job board and some of the exhibitors. Did I miss anybody, Mary?
Yes, yourself.
Okay.
Thank you, Jessica, for all of the support that you and your team have put together for this whole program. We couldn't do this without all of us working together. And so, yes, thank you.
Good luck, everybody. Please
good
go
luck.
Apply, ask questions, apply. Did I mention it? Apply.
Yes, apply. And follow us on LinkedIn and Twitter as well if you want to stay connected. Bye.
Take care.